My name is Michi Susan. I am an artist. I was born in Tokyo and raised in Tokyo. I went to the school, all Tokyo. I'm married to the Charles, which is my husband, and he was on civil service, and that's why I came here, Oklahoma.
Her work is a merging of East and West. Michi Susan is a Japanese-American artist of international merit, formerly trained at Japan's Women's University and Hosei University.
My generation, at that time, everybody start from a very basic study of art, which is drawings and also if you paint, oil paint. I use a lot of acrylic nowadays, but those days are the oil painting, you know, and that's what all artists started. A mixed media artist is all mixed media, paper and fabric and anything you can put it in a canvas at the mix.
These works are called poems, a collage of black, white, red, and words, mostly in Japanese, occasionally in English.
I have a poem written, but people say, what do you say those poems? You know, I said, well, depends on what you think. You can make up your own poems. That's what it is. But those poem series I've been doing for 40 years. You know, and I loved it. So, but sometimes you get bored doing the same type of things. Then I love color. So, and I started using color, and I loved it. So just move on to another color, then back to again poems. This was wildflowers. I love to paint flowers.
When she tires of poems in black and white, Michi calls on virtually every other color of the rainbow for her work, or should we say, every color of the Oklahoma sky.
Sunrise and sunset, it's the most beautiful thing in Oklahoma. You know, really, I just enjoy it so much. And it's come out in my paintings. Oklahoma color and the Japanese traditional way I grew up, it's all mixed, and which I love that way. I love them.
The blending of cultures happened without fanfare. It happened inside Michi with every new experience, every new beauty that caught her eye during her life in Oklahoma. Even in tragedy, this happy soul finds loveliness.
We were watching, my husband was watching TV news and for tornadoes. So, and Chuck says, well, this time, this tornado is coming this way. So we better hit the closet because that time, and we don't have any shelter. Everything just gone, and Chuck and I standing in just flat area and standing there, and then I saw, never did cry, you know, and I saw so many people who had an accident, something like that, they cry, but not for me, not for us. It's nature that took everything away. So what? After everything gone, just a little wildflowers just come out, you know. So, boy, this is the most beautiful things you ever saw in my life. So I started to paint wildflowers. And wildflowers and the bird are still singing, so bird songs is my another title, and wildflowers my another title, and it's just amazing.
Today, Oklahoma and Japan both hold sway in Michi's heart, in her work, and even in her methods.
Japanese so used to sit on the floor to the calligraphy. Calligraphy, you have to sit on the floor, then brushes and paint. So maybe that used to sit on the floor and calligraphy.
I love this piece because this was originally part of a traditional wedding gown, Japanese wedding gown, and she incorporated it into this figure.
This wedding dress was hit by a tornado and flew right away and hung in a tree. So we pulled it out and using as my costume for the sculpture. I just pretty lucky, I think, And so it's been very fortunate. I'm very appreciative for Oklahoma, and Oklahoma art community accept me so well, and the schools, colleges, and that's the reason I stay here, I think. It's really very good to me. Everybody is very, very good to me. And she appreciates that, I had a wonderful time. I mean, that's what makes happy, I think. Happy paintings.
For more information on any of our stories, go to the gallery page on our OETA website or send us an email at gallery@oeta.tv.